Alright everyone, 1 week has passed since the last recording, and as you can see, I dug out quite a bit. It went on here, and I had some help again from some people. Oh, there is a neck. Where? Oh, I see. Egg farmers overflowing. As you can see, I leveled pretty much everything that was here. I dug out the hill here and tons of other stuff. I removed my sugarcane farm. I will do some lily pad pattern over there at some point, and yeah. At this moment, I have no villagers set up for where I could use the paper and paper trades. So it's not that accurate that or that needed that I do that now. Yeah, at this point, it really sucks because I just ruined an enchantment. I had accidentally clicked on a level 16 enchantment and a level 30 enchantment, and I have precious few diamond tools, and I ruined it by having unbreaking 3 on a shovel, no efficiency, nothing. That is really frustrating. And I had one where I do not have unbreaking 3 on it, but I cannot merge them together because one is beyond repair, and yeah, it doesn't work. It's just too many levels. It says too expensive. So yeah, I have to get myself some more tools. I use them up quite a bit also to gain levels. I crafted together some resources. I have a bunch of stuff still, but yeah, not worth the effort really. Josh was so kind to provide me with 1 diamond shovel and 2 diamond pickaxes. Thanks for that, man. Gunners also told me he wants to help here and help me dig out and stuff. And yeah, people on the server are generally helpful here. What I really need though is an alchemy table to get maybe a weakness potion, then have a zombie villager, and being able to trade a bit for a diamond gear. Well, that's at least what I hope. It's not zombies are pretty abundant here, so that wouldn't be a problem. But what is a problem is the lack of tools. Yeah, I try to get around that. You see quite a bit of enchanted stuff here, but that's only silk touch stuff, and I want to try to spare that for well, like ore blocks and stuff, and glowstone obviously. But yeah, I have to get myself some tools, or this is not going to get well, or well, not fast enough. Also, what has transpired so far is that I'm doing the server hosting for our community now. I'm quite well educated at having servers, so this is no big deal for me really, but it's a lot of work in the beginning, and thereby I have to, well, adapt to it. It's just a bit much at this point because work is really hard at the moment, and working here on the server isn't super sexy either. We still have a bunch of problems with it, and yeah, but we're working on it. And yes, that's pretty much it. So I see you in the next status update. Bye bye. Hey, what's up? I thought I'd let you know what the progress is here. And guess what? I have been working hard. Look at this. This was all the roofed forest that has been standing in here. And yes, the hills are gone as well. If you look into the water here, you see quite huge patches of stone here. That was mountains. Or, well, hills, let's say. Mountains are waiting for me on this side. This will be ridiculous. But I thought you might want to take part in the flooding here. That's what I'm gonna do now. Let's start at the landmass over there, because this connects to the land still. I thought I make it, well, at least I try to make it look a bit natural, because of but the straight line here, there's no helping that. I don't want to put too much effort into making it look natural, because I still have tons of work here to do. And yes, I will be doing that in the end then. But I thought it might be nice to flood the whole thing. It might be a stupid idea because mobs in the ground will spawn then like crazy, and I still have to light all these tunnels. And yeah, it might backfire, that idea, but I'm so eager to see this done. And I really can't help it at this point. So yeah. What has been going on in the meantime? Like I said, I'm hosting the server, the Aurora server at this point. Or, well, I have a dedicated server that is hosting the whole thing. And yeah, our new forum launched this weekend, and that was pretty exciting. Feedback so far was pretty good, though people have not all been registering. But yeah, that's due to well, mainly because we're all over the world, you could say, because we have a lot of guys from England, from the US and stuff, and yeah, it takes a while until news gets around. But yeah, now we got a forum back. We had quite a bunch of those, but yeah, we had issues with donations and stuff. That forum had to be taken down again, and yeah, it was quite unsatisfying. But yeah, now we got it all solved, and yeah, we're looking forward for more. I also have plans already to set up a permanent UHC instance, or well, kind of permanent instance. Whenever we choose to have UHC, we can do that on our own server. Before that, we used to rent an Amazon VPS for an evening. And yeah, that went pretty good as well, but we always had trouble with reconfiguring all of it and then configuring it again, and you know, and yeah, now this is taken care of, or will be taken care of, and of course, right now we have no FTB server anymore, but there is still a whole bunch of people that are craving FTB. So I'm gonna investigate what can be done there. But yeah, nothing concrete at this point. Only just plans on what to do or what I try to do next. So yeah. Yeah, this whole thing here. I took out all the trees in the region that are, well, in the pyramid of the witch farm. 128 blocks on each side. But yeah, the land masses are of course still standing, and therefore it's still a whole bunch of work. But I'm looking forward to get rid of this. I enchanted myself now a whole bunch of diamond tools. Aurora was so kind to bring me a few tools. He has some village trading set up, and he can get pretty easily diamond tools at this point, and I'm very glad about that. Because yeah, it saved my ass, kind of, and yeah. So progress is now a bit faster. What bit faster? It's a whole deal faster, because as you might know, grass blocks break instantly with a diamond shovel with efficiency 4, and the difference between efficiency 4 and efficiency 3 is that they are taken care instantly of, and not with a you know, like the digging animation, I guess. But whatever. Yeah, it's a big relief, and it sped up the whole process a big deal. I was about this for the whole weekend. And yeah, look at what I did. It's almost a quarter. It was the easiest quarter though. The other ones are higher. So it's more landmass to take off. So yeah, I should be investing some time in killing a bunch of withers to maybe get a beacon going with haste 2, ideally. But at this point, I don't even have enough iron blocks to make a beacon. So yeah, I don't see that happening at this point right now. But it will be in the future, of course. yeah, I have some cave entrances I have left open here to be able to get into that easily, because at some point I have to investigate those, unfortunately. Yeah, but those will be taken care of. Oh yeah, and this goes all the way through. Perfect. So yeah, this was once land. Now it is all covered with water, so it shouldn't be attracting any more mobs. I might light up this strip here just to see it in the distance. To be able to see it in the distance. So yeah, but yeah, I spend a lot of time enchanting stuff and re-enchanting stuff to get rid of the landmass here. Also, Caldem found the spider spawner, and I was investigating with Vario a bunch of ideas. We had some discussions about it, and he might have come up with an idea, and I might do that later on. Still got some time left today, so I might look if I can make a spider grinder out of it, just to get tons of spider silk. Because yeah, you all know how much fishing has progressed in 1.7. So I'm hoping that I can get us a decent supply, an endless supply of spider silk, so we can do fishing all night long. But yeah, anyway, I think this is it for now. See you later. Hey guys, another week has passed here, and guess what? I have worked like a madman. Let me show you. Pa! Prairie and, well, most part of the mountain is gone. But look at the other side. Flooding has been done, as you have seen, but this side is gone as well. Let's just hop through there. And that's not nearly everything. I had some helpers here. Most and foremost of all, gunners. Thank you at this point if you're watching. He was helping me greatly with digging out all the dirt and took out quite some stone as well. We two have been working diligently, you know what I mean, here. And yeah, so far no tunnel has been lit. Or well, not the big ones at least, or supposedly not the big ones. But yeah, the flooding can be done on this side. Well, not exactly, because this mountain has still to go, and this is quite some work. I tell you, I had to take down quite some of them. But the bigger part will be here, the prairie still, because of course the land was a little elevated. These are just markers for us to know when we're stepping over the border. I even took down some small island here to make it look more natural once it is all filled in. See? There's still water flowing. I'll do that later. But yeah, pretty much all of the prairie here is gone with a hard cut here. I have to... Oh, bye Elfie. She's been hard working on a blaze farm, died a couple of times. I guess that takes its toll. But well, let's quickly get that out of the way. I guess he was out of his shovel again. That canal here, I guess, was made by gunners during the takeout of the whole thing. It helps to make slice it into smaller slices, so you're not as overwhelmed as you might be when you do the big thing. Doesn't work for me. I still see the full picture, unfortunately. But yeah, a lot of space has been made. Last time you had a look on this, there was, well, swamp and prairie all over the place, and creepers. They are still here. I hit something, I guess, but it's not the creeper. Well, whatever. Can't really do anything about this at this point. But yeah, the dirt is pretty much gone. The lowest level has been left. We have to take that out and make a small outline to be able to flood everything. I want to get kind of rid of the lighting because it will be so dangerous down there in the caves when there is absolutely no possibility that mobs can spawn on the surface. So most of them will spawn down there. But yeah, since I have been taking out all that stuff, and I have been trying to collect most of the stuff that was lying around here, I needed way more storage, and that's what I did. Enchanting room. I don't know if I showed you ever. Did I ever show you that? Well, never mind. But yeah, I had to increase the storage, and quite a bit. It's just room with ton of stuff in it. Yeah, netherrack. You might guess from what that is. I'll show you next. And just basically tons of stuff. Yeah, that brought me to the next room because I needed quite some clean smooth stone for my nether tunnel. I made stone bricks out of it and then had it on the walls. So basically, I needed tons of stone and food as well. And yeah, I'm using mostly lava for it, but now it's running on coal blocks because they run pretty long. Other than that, I use lava buckets because I had a lava lake nearby. I hope I will find one under my stuff, and yeah, under my the temporary base. Also here I added a little alchemy room thanks to Elfie. She gave me five what's it called? Blaze rods? Yeah, right. And yeah, I made me a bunch of brewing stands and got myself some, well, soul sand and nether wart, and just get a small alchemy station here going. I'm gonna need that later on whenever I want to cure some villagers, maybe. Zombie villagers, and have some trading here going on, so I don't have to run all the way to the villager trading post, which we have now, thanks to Aurora. He is working hard, that man. Just build a new thing for spawn for people that are coming in. And well, today we're going to kill the Ender Dragon finally. It has been alive due to our big chief in residence was without computer, and yeah, so we waited, and luckily he has his new PC going ready now, and so we can take out the damn guy. So I hope that is leading then to some Enderman farm that allows me to enchant my stuff much faster. But for enchanting, yeah, you can guess that I wouldn't have been able to take out all that stuff without enchanting. So first I went into the mine and mined diamonds like crazy into some branch mine, and then I enchanted quite a bunch of tools because the way between the both of them was just so annoying. And that brought me to the next thing, another channel. Thanks to Butters, I have, well, JButters72, I think, is his in-game nick. He provided me with tons of rail, in exchange for some clay. Not Haran clay, because he likes brick, the usual brick. And that got me going very well. It is now done. I have just a couple of stuff with me, basically to repay people. Holy Legacy was giving me an ender chest because I broke mine accidentally. Yeah, great move, huh? Yeah, and well, so I had to work on some method to get going faster to spawn because I was always driving back and forth, and yeah. On this side, nothing much has changed, but as we go up here, ta-da! All finished nether tunnel. This damn thing is running for about 1,200 blocks, and it's all framed in with stone brick and stone slabs on the bottom. This is just for the horses, basically. This road, I was tempted to make an ice road again, but then I thought, people have horses now, and there's also rail, why bother with it? But at some later point, I still might add a side tunnel with ice, so you can, well, basically run through. But 1,200 blocks is still very far. I also implemented the well-known system here I used in my old tunnel as well, which was I saw it first from Jojo Joshua on the server. I haven't seen him in a while actually. That just destroys your minecart when it drives against it, and then the hopper under it sucks it up, puts it into a chest. And so yeah. Also I added again slabs above the rail so that pigmen can't spawn on it. So this leads straight to spawn. It is going on for quite some time. Yeah, it was a whole bunch of work because I had to dig out like 5 by 5. Just the corners could remain, and yeah, I had to torch up the place then after laying out the blocks, and first I had to get the blocks and create them, and then I had to get a decent amount of gold for the powered rail, and then levers under it, and holy crap, it was just a shit ton of work. Sorry for the vocabulary. And then yeah, the torches, because I had to place quite a bunch of them to prevent withers from spawning. They can still spawn at light level 7. They shouldn't be able to spawn on slabs, but still. Yeah, and then I had problems to get around, like the race here of the land. Well, it makes me have to raise the train, the tracks as well. And I cannot cover them with slabs all the way, so I have to look into that if pigmen are spawning and throwing me off the cart. Or, well, what is much worse, pushing the cart back and then I drive all the way back. And this is not very funny. So this is half of the track, this corner. I'll mark that out later. But yeah, as you can see, it takes quite some time to get from one side to the other. I had chests all over the place because of all the netherrack. I wanted to keep it because yeah, since you can make the nether brick out of netherrack, this is quite useful, I think, because I want to implement it at some point at least. Also, this tunnel here certainly needs some decoration. I'm just thinking about the pattern, maybe with hardened clay in some color. I was actually thinking about blue because my alter ego here is kind of blue and red and white. I don't know, maybe I implement those colors, or just make it look witchy because of the witch farm. I don't know for sure at this point. I have no strategy at all for how to light up the tunnels quickly. And yeah, I just hope that this all goes well. So yeah, we reached the end finally, and there you see it. Ta-da! Cart gets sucked up and put in here. And yeah, this is just the way back. I had a sign here, I think. Windshot and Iriador. Base. Yep. I think it burned up, maybe. Okay, whatever. Just get out of here. I don't know if I even showed you spawn at some point. This is our nether hub. There was quite some commotion yesterday because actually Packrat showed up on our server. DQ, another member of the server, pretty new one, was actually giving a tour here of some kind. He was telling me for days I should add Packrat to the whitelist because I'm at this point I'm the server admin, and our chief in residence wasn't available. So guess who did that? Yeah, but he was here yesterday. Unfortunately, I was watching Superman while he was on the server, so I had no chance to talk with him. I was later joining the live stream and asking him a bunch of questions, but yeah, there's tons of people, and obviously you cannot expect to get the question answered because it's just too much people he has to take care of, and of course he has to play. I know I could handle a live stream, or well, not at least yet, but yeah, I have perfect understanding for that. But he even signed a book for DQ. You might head over to his channel and watch it. It's quite nice actually. I thought the whole thing was pretty nice of Packrat. To give him some credit, some fellow YouTuber. This was pretty cool actually. Yeah, so I am putting down the ender chest here. He has already a new one, the guy. Thanks again for suggesting me. Regards, Iria. Okay, so what? No, never mind. Yeah, he builds like Etho here. It looks a little like it, at least. Could also be some. I don't know. I was thinking of a church, maybe. Whatever. Yeah, but oh yeah, here's been a lot of going on. I think that place over there is Gunners. There's the Nether Hub Hall, whatever. There's also the so-called Town Hall. I don't know what to make of that. The used armor shop, and there's the infamous bakery over there. That is well, offering cookies and cakes. Pack was yesterday referring to it as the pink elephant, or like a bacon roof. I have no idea. I think the guy was hungry because he referred to the iron farm here as hot dog, and then later on as tanker. I don't know if that really applies. Oh, see that's actually the flaw of the design. The cages aren't big enough, so they keep spawning outside. The guys, the big ones, iron golems. And yeah, from time to time you have to take them out, and they end up in the ocean, unfortunately. And thereby prevent, sometimes, when they get too many, the spawn of more. So, as you can see, there is not much iron in the farm left, even though it's 2 villages, actually. And they both work, for some reason. I don't know why, because I was under the impression it is way too close to each other. But yeah, it's obviously not. But yeah, let's get the guy off. Sayonara, Yoko. The band is together again. Bum. Other side as well? Nope, nothing. But is there? Ah. By the way, this is the so-called spawn pad. Whenever you get to the Aurora server, you will fresh. You will end up there, and from there on you can walk basically everywhere. And it gives you kind of instructions where to go and stuff like that. I've just been setting up a forum this or last week, I don't remember exactly, and people have been slowly tickling into it, so we want to organize ourselves better with the forum, and we have a Skype conference going on, but that's not so good for coordination terms, like coordinating events, like the Ender Dragon takeout tonight, and stuff like that. That's better coordinated via the forum. So yeah, we have a forum. If you ever want to join it, try it, or just take a look, you can go to www.auroranation.org and yeah, give it a shot. You can apply there still, just saying. Yeah, and Pack was also, like I said, referring to the pink elephant and the perfect MC edit lookalike tree here. It wasn't actually edited in, but built by some community member. I think he was going after some MC structure planner pattern or something like this. Oh, and see, first one found some podzol and was so excited to put it on a showcase here. But the really exciting part really is yeah, the what that is actually the bacon ceiling, or the pink elephant, how Pack described it. I can see where you got the impression from, but yeah, I was taking some cookies out here and put some stuff into the donation chest. I hope that is going to be seen. I have no clue where whoever that house is. Sappy Tree's little home. Oh, it looks so nice. Look at that. Whatever. Yeah, guys. I'm going to give you an update once I'm back at the witch farm, or I will show you my transgressions with the villager breeder, villager trading post. Yeah, I'll be recording the Ender Dragon fight tonight for sure. So yeah, stay focused on that. When you see that, it will be a bunch of weeks, most likely later, because I'm pre-recording right now, so have it a little bit on stack, because I have a full day job and I don't have the schedule wasn't working for me, like releasing an episode each week on Sunday, because it's very time consuming for me to get that stuff going. I cannot really build, during talking, so I have to build everything in advance, and that kind of makes it complicated. I'm also still on thinking about the X Rebirth series, actually, because I got the game. It's a bit buggy still. I didn't start it though. I was just reading through comments of people, and yeah, I might start recording that from the very beginning. I get into the game, and you can see me derping around with basically everything. Yes, but yeah. See you later. Hey peeps, so about the spawner thingy, the spider spawner thingy actually. This is Caldum's humble abode here on the Aurora server. I almost said Minecraft server, god damn it. But yeah, Caldum, my real life buddy actually, he is situated here, and he has quite some mining operation going on here. It's very close to spawn. Let me show you the coordinates here. It's right after some mountain, and yeah, into the mine you go for the spawner to see it. Goes down and down and down. By now, some of you guys might be puking, and even more down. And there we are. He makes his tunnels so nice. This mine, it looks better than my whole place. And yeah, he puts up signs like this, that's very entertaining. Oh, he's doing some tunnel operation here, I guess. Yeah, but I'll just follow the signs, and then you'll end up here. Spider spawner, it says. And a little farther down the road. Aha! There it is. So, that's what I did. It looks, yeah, I put the sign on. A very simple spider grinder, efficiency level bottom line. Why is that? Well, because sometimes spiders get stuck, or the spider silk is just ending up in the cacti and not in the hoppers down there. I can show you what I'm talking about, actually. So here, there is a line of hoppers, and hoppers right there, and there is glass blocks, so nothing can spawn here. And yeah, just the cacti reach all up to the top, and the spiders get pushed by the water against them, and they track you anyway. And if you're standing here behind the glass, well, they cannot reach you. And yeah, every drop then lands in this double chest, and then here we go. I was camping here at this thing for about half an hour, or maybe a bit more, and I got 2.5 stacks of spider silk. So it works pretty good, and you don't need tons of it anyway. If you want to make wool with that, I suggest go for a whole different approach. But as long as it's just spider silk, use that. Unfortunately, they do not drop spider eyes, which would be good for alchemy, because they only drop that when the player is killing them, or you kill them, yeah, with a potion, for example. Yeah, so that is the very simple spider grinder. Yeah, I'll be seeing you soon. Okay guys, so I just saw what the videos all in all combined are worth time-wise, and yeah, it's about time to end the episode. I'm just hopping here through our community tunnels and farms, where we have all, well, colors of sheep stored, pretty much. And yeah, it leads straight to the community farm for people to be able, so not everyone has its own pen and cause tons of load and stuff like that, and yeah, everyone can just comfortably get going here. Well, that's a lot of cows. Yeah, and it leads straight to this little thing here. I think Dagger24 built it. He did a good job here, and you basically have all the plants you may need, and tons of it too. So yeah. So anyways guys, I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and yeah, I'll see you next time with some more news on the witch farm then, I guess. So have a good one. Bye bye.